Hey everybody, how's it going? You know what? We're here for this week's show. Patricia's late, but you know what? I'm gonna pull a little bit of a prank on her. Now Trissy, she loves Coke. So here we go. Love it. This is gonna be awesome. All right, here she goes.
Stevie, I'm late. Hi everybody, welcome to another Emoji Madness.
You're late for the show.
I know, I'm never
Emoji Madness. It's awesome.
late. Is this for me?
Yeah.
I love Coke, Steve.
I brought you a Coke.
should know.
I brought you a...
Aw, thanks, Steve.
Well, that was anticlimactic.
That's delicious. What's this week's show about, Steve?
Oh, I had it all rigged up.
What's the matter?
I'm getting a little mad. I had it all rigged up for it.
Why? Because I'm drinking Coke?
Yeah, because I shook it up. It was supposed to explode all over you.
What do you mean you shook it up to explode on That is rotten. You know what? I think that is a perfect time to reveal this week's emoji.
I'm angry.
Roll it.
Anger? Oh man, emoji. That's what I'm feeling. I can't believe my prank didn't work.
Yeah, Steve, the anger emoji.
So looking forward to that. And now,
Steve, I think I should be angry, not you.
No.
Well, you know what? This week we have an amazing story.
Yeah?
And it has to do with anger.
Really?
And I think it's going to help you a little bit.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a story about Jezebel and Ahab.
Ooh.
Do you know those two?
Yeah, they weren't very good people, were they?
No. And
okay.
They get a little angry in the story. So let's see what happens.
All right, here we go. Roll it.
In the Old Testament, there was a Jewish king named Ahab.
Hello. I'm King Ahab. Yes, I am. I am very, very, very powerful. Yes, I am king. I am. No, really, I am.
King Ahab lived in a beautiful palace, but there was just one problem with it. It didn't have a vegetable garden.
You know I love this palace, but it doesn't have any veggies growing here. And you know how much I love my veggies. I get quite cranky when I don't have my veggies.
My Ahab, you have a high voice. King Ahab had an idea, though.
I've had an idea. I'm brilliant. Brilliant, I say. Brilliant.
There was a man named Naboth,
Hello.
who owned a vineyard right next to the palace. So Ahab said to Naboth,
Hey, buddy, I have a great idea. Why don't you give me a vineyard since it's right next to my palace? I would like to use it for a vegetable garden, and I'll give you an even better vineyard.
But Naboth didn't like that idea. His family had owned the vineyard for many generations, and he didn't want to trade it.
Thanks for the offer, King Ahab. But you see, my father owned this vineyard. And before that, my grandfather owned this vineyard. And before that, my great-grandfather owned this vineyard. And before that, my great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-grandfather owned this vineyard. It's been in my family for a very long time. So I don't want to trade it to you. So sorry.
This made King Ahab angry. He laid on his bed and threw a fit.
I'm so mad! I won't even eat! But I do want a snack.
When his wife Jezebel came in, she asked him,
What's wrong, Schmookums? I told Naboth that I wanted his vineyard, but he said no! I'm so mad! It's not fair! It is not.
When Jezebel heard about this, she came up with an evil plan. She wrote some letters pretending to be King Ahab.
Let's see, what shall I write? I must have a plan! An evil plan. I know! I'll write to the most important people in the city and tell him to invite this man Naboth for dinner. Then I'll have people say lies about Naboth and then they'll have him killed. That way we can take his vineyard for ourselves. Brilliant! Brilliant!
So that's exactly what she did. She wrote letters and had Naboth invited to a fancy dinner and then had some evil men say lies about Naboth.
Did you know that Naboth said that the king was afraid of chickens?
I heard he doesn't even like babies. And worst of all, he said terrible things about God.
Even though these things weren't true, the people dragged Naboth out of the city and killed him by throwing stones at him. And when Jezebel heard the news, she got excited. She went and told Ahab,
Naboth is dead! Go and take his vineyard now!
So that's what King Ahab did. He stole Naboth's vineyard after he had been killed. That's great news for Ahab, right? Not so much. God knew all about what Ahab did, and he was not happy. So God sent a prophet to confront Ahab. The prophet told Ahab,
God is going to cause trouble for you and your entire family because of this wicked thing you have done.
When Ahab heard what the prophet said, he was so sad that he tore his clothes and he stopped eating again.
Wow, Trishy,
Quite the story.
that is quite the story. I did get a little angry when my prank didn't work on you. But you know what? I kind of look at that story in Ahab and Jezebel, and they got mad because they could not get Naboth's vineyard. So it's kind of like, I got a little demonstration for you,
cool.
okay? So it's kind of like, this time we got Diet Coke.
I hear it's more explosive.
It might be. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
You know, Ahab, he's sitting there and he sees his vineyard and he wants it, and Naboth says, no, you can't have it. And you know what happens to Ahab? He goes, I'm mad.
Wow.
And he asks Naboth again, and Naboth says, no way. Ahab goes, I'm mad. Ooh, this is looking scary. And finally, he asks him again, and all of a sudden, Naboth says no, and Ahab goes, oh! And he's like, he's got
Exploded.
stuff everywhere. He's got anger that's gone boom!
Explosive anger.
And he ended up killing Naboth because he was so mad because he didn't get what he wanted.
Wow. That's really, really
like that.
angry. Yeah, you don't want to get that angry. Actually, angry can do you can make some really bad choices when you're angry. Do you know what actually I think is a really good thing to do when you're angry?
Really wet choices. What's a good thing to do when you're angry,
Well,
Trish?
first of all, the Bible does have something to say about this.
Really?
In Psalms. You know how we're looking at the book of Psalms?
Yes, okay. I know we're looking at the book of Psalms.
Well, Psalm 37:8 says, turn away from anger. And
think that's a
don't
good
give
thing.
in to wrath, Steve. Don't be upset. because that only leads to evil.
So you're saying that I shouldn't have gotten mad when my prank didn't work?
That's right. Instead, Steve, let me give you a better way, okay?
Okay.
So let's say you're really angry.
I'm scared because
your Coke got shaken, or your Coke didn't blow up when you wanted it to, or you didn't get the way you wanted with your prank.
I think that's going to explode.
So you're super angry. But you know what is a good thing to do? Is something called step. It goes like
Step.
this. S means stop.
Stop.
T.
Stop shaking the Coke.
T says take a breath. Do it, Steve. E says
I'm not done.
exhale.
I'm not done.
Exhale the breath.
Exhale?
Exhale.
That's what E stands for? Exhale?
And P is pray.
Okay, so pray.
Yeah. When you're really angry, pray. Sometimes
Jesus, I prayed that pop wouldn't explode.
Sometimes all I do is this. I just go, Jesus! And that works too.
Really?
Yes, and I'm really angry and I don't want to say something I shouldn't, because when we're angry, we're more likely to fall into sin. We're more likely to say some things that we shouldn't, that we will regret later, right? That's why it's good to
blow up
do
and
that
get stuff over
step.
everybody.
And it's good just to even yell, Jesus.
Yeah, that's good. I like that.
So when you do that, guess what happens?
Things don't get messy.
You're not so explosive.
Well, I'm not so convinced because you were shaking that up pretty good.
You're not
Let's
so
see.
explosive, Steve.
Let's see. What? I can't believe it.
See the difference? I took some time to calm down and to pray and to call on
That's
Jesus.
crazy.
Yeah. That's what you need to do. So that's my prayer for you guys. I know things happen in life that make you angry, and that's okay to get angry, but it's what you choose to do when you're angry that makes all the difference. Anyways, talking about explosions, Steve,
Yes.
guess what?
What?
We have an explosive challenge for today.
Oh, challenge time. I love the
And
challenge
this
time.
one, I feel I'm going to win.
I always,
sure.
every week I win. I win the challenges.
Anyways, let's
every week.
roll the challenge.
All right, bring it on, Trisha. You're going down. What you got for me, Trisha?
Hey, Steve, we have an explosive challenge. Since Diet Coke tends to be a little more explosive than Coke, I don't know
noticed
why,
that.
but it is.
I can't understand that.
So you've got your bottle of Diet Coke.
Yeah, okay.
And we've got our safety bucket.
Okay.
And you
I
have
see
a
we've
pack
got something
of
else.
Mentos.
Mentos.
For some reason,
Yummy.
Mentos and Diet Coke mix very interesting.
Really?
Yes. So the challenge is this. We're going to each put in two Mentos.
Two?
Yeah. Into our Coke, and whoever bottle explodes more wins.
Okay.
Are you ready?
And okay. All right.
And then you'll see the consequence.
Hold on.
So, I do like these. I almost,
Are you gonna eat one now?
no, I'm going to put them in my Coke. Okay, when you're ready, get two and tell me when you're ready. If two doesn't make it explode, then we'll do three. I don't know. I've never tried this challenge. Kids, don't try this at home.
Okay.
Okay,
You
ready? Put one in
One,
first. One, two,
two.
three, go. Wait, did you put both of them?
Whoa! I win! Mine was up to here. I win.
Really?
I did. Yeah. I won.
All right.
That was easy peasy.
All right. You won fair and square. I'll take the consequence.
What? Trissy, you're in trouble. You lost the consequence. Winner.
All right, Steve. I will give you that. You won that one.
Did you see how high that went? It was like up to here.
It wasn't that
It
high.
was. It was like this
a little
high.
bit higher than mine. But listen, I can lose well, and I could take this consequence, and I'll be fine with it. Okay? So the consequence,
Yeah.
hopefully,
I
won't
see-
be that explosive.
I see we got 2 new bottles of Diet Coke.
Yeah, I brought you one just in case you wanted to do it.
I don't think so.
Okay, so I'm going to take 2 of these Mentos and pop them in my mouth along with the Diet Coke.
I think I foresee some
and hopefully it's not going to explode like it did.
Spew.
Here we go.
By the way, winner.
Here we go. Open my Coke.
You didn't shake it first.
I'm not supposed to.
Oh.
I don't
I
need
thought
to
that would
shake
be
it.
awesome.
The shaking's supposed to happen in my mouth. Okay, here we go.
Okay, shake
I'm
it
a
up.
little scared.
Don't look at me when
I'm
they
scared.
look that way. Don't look at me at all.
This could be very explosive.
Don't look at me at all. Face that way. Come on, Tracy. Tracy, chug, 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 chug. What in the world? You're not supposed to swallow.
My nose.
Oh. You're not supposed to swallow it. I can't believe that. What in the world? No, that way. Don't look at me. Oh.
Oh, Steve.
It went up your nose? Really?
Man, that doesn't feel nice.
Man, I'm glad I won that.
Oh,
I'm so glad I put in 3.
what? Steve, is this your bottle?
Yeah?
What is this? You've got 3
He said
Mentos in there.
3.
Steve,
It's supposed to be 3.
2. You cheated.
No.
3. I said 2. There's a proof right there. 1, 2, 3. Steve, I'm sorry.
You said 3, didn't you?
You
Yes.
did not win like
I
you
heard
think
3.
you did.
I heard 3.
You're going to have to do it.
No.
And because you put 3 in there, you're going to have to put 3 Mentos in your mouth and drink it.
What?
Yep.
How did this happen?
Go for it, Steve.
No.
We have the proof right there.
What?
3 Mentos.
What? I
Do
can't
it
believe you
now.
didn't put 3 in. I can't believe this. How did this happen? This wasn't supposed to happen.
Steve, you cheated.
Only 3?
I think. Well, I
Only
know
3?
you put more than me. Yeah.
Well, I might as well go 4.
Might as well put the whole pack
If we're
in.
gonna do, if we're gonna do it, we might as well go do
Okay,
it.
let's see what happens,
All right.
Steve. Don't forget your Coke.
Oh, it's gonna be.
It's nice and
I just
minty.
need the Mentos.
So you get the Coke.
All right, here we go. All right.
Oh, I'm ready. I'm
Yeah.
going to back off.
All right.
This room is
That's yummy. but
plastic
I can't
sized.
believe that happened. All right. I wondered what's going on.
Drink more, Steve. More. Oh, Stevie! Oh! Steve, you're exploding. Wow. How's that, Steve? Your bottle's even exploding. Did you put some in there? I think you lost some of your Mentos in the bottle of Coke.
I might have.
Anyways, thank you for joining us this week. There you have it. Another amazing challenge won by right here.
yeah.
And thank you for joining us. But remember, if you're feeling angry this week, 2-step. Stop, take a breath, exhale, and pray. Give it some time. We pray you guys have an amazing week. Bye
Right.
for now.
Bye.